What's going on, everybody? Your go-to guy, DJ Waniac, back with another video. And in this video today, we're gonna be covering the 5 It Ain't It gigs for DJ. Now, at the number 5 spot of gigs that ain't it is house parties. House parties are dangerous and they're just unpredictable. I had a friend of mine tell me they DJ'd at a house party and it got shot up, and in the midst of somebody getting shot, they died. So the police had to come out and they had to take off the whole property. They couldn't even go home after the gig because their car was part of evidence because it was now a crime scene. So house parties, it ain't it, my boy. At the number 4 spot of It Ain't It for DJing gigs, I would have to give it to metropolitan cities without adequate parking. Now, if you live in like a major city like Los Angeles or New York, you guys can relate to what I'm about to say. I live in LA County, and where I live at, there's plenty of parking, there's not a lot of traffic. But when I get gigs that are down in the city of LA, anywhere near downtown LA, Ventura Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard, the Sunset Strip, anywhere near the beach cities, there's never any parking. If I have to bring in equipment, speakers, controllers, wires, it just makes everything worse. Like, I'd rather just go home. Like, if I pull up and there's no parking and I have to unload all this equipment, I'm going home. It ain't it, my boy. I'm not DJing that shit. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. That's the number 4 spot of It Ain't It for DJing gigs, all right? Now, at the number 3 spot of It Ain't It DJ gigs, I would have to give it up to any bars or clubs that don't have a sound system. If you don't have a sound system at your club or bar, you shouldn't even have a DJ night. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys because I'm not bringing all my sounds, my speakers, my subwoofers, my lights, my controllers, laptops, wires, etc., etc., etc. It's just too much of a hassle. It ain't it if I gotta bring my own sound system to the bar or club. At the number 2 spot are these empty venues and these low-paying gigs. Now, we're gonna have to combine these two together because they work hand in hand. Now, if I go to a venue that doesn't have anybody in there and they're expecting me to bring the audience, it ain't it, my boy. Nope, I'm passing on. Don't expect me to fill up your whole entire venue. So I'm not doing it. That's the job of the promoter or the owner of the venue. That's their job, is to bring the audience. And then you have the nerve to want to pay me a low-paying wage. Oh, we ain't doing none of that. We not doing that over here. You hear me? If that's your plan, is to pay me based on how many people I brought, you might as well not even call me up. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. So $50, $75, $100 for the whole night, it ain't it, my boy. We out of here. We wrapping that shit up, all right? Now, at the number 1 spot, I know a lot of people, they're not gonna like this. They're gonna disagree with me, but fuck them. The number 1 It Ain't It DJ gigs are independent artists, amateur showcases. It ain't it, my guy. It's just not it. If you call me to DJ for a bunch of artists that nobody knows who they are, they don't have any hit records out, they have no music people can relate to, I'm not DJing that shit. As a DJ, we live our lives to get the crowd up and dancing. At these independent artists, amateur showcases, people are not getting up and dancing. Everybody that's at these independent artist showcases are usually just independent artists waiting for their turn to perform next. If you have a performance track to your music, it should only have like your ad-libs and the hook maybe. If you got your whole verse on the performance track, so now when you're rapping over your lyrics, it ain't it, my boy. People are confused, like we can't even understand your lyrics because you're rapping over the top of your lyrics. It's too much going on right now. So at the number 1 spot, independent amateur artist showcases. Nobody's dancing, nobody knows the music, and everybody's in the audience is just an artist themselves waiting to perform. Top 5 It Ain't It DJ gigs 2025. Once again, I'm your go-to guy, DJ Waniac. Until next time, y'all be safe. Peace.